Executive Poise phrases: set scope, uncertainty, and time clearly. Welcome. Today we'll level up your boardroom communication. In high-stakes meetings, clarity wins. When you frame what's included and what's not, directors process faster and trust your leadership. Set boundaries before details so discussion stays focused on decisions, not rabbit holes. Time is your signal of control and respect. When you define the clock, you show you can manage priorities and protect everyone's schedule. Think of it as meeting hygiene: clean, crisp, and outcomes-driven. By the end, you'll have practical language to guide the room, reduce noise, and move from updates to action. Use the Poise framework to structure any update. First, scope. Clearly define what's in and out for this discussion so questions land in the right lane. Next, uncertainty. Name risks, assumptions, and gaps up front. This lowers defensiveness and invites smarter questions. Finally, confidence. State your likelihood of success and the next steps you recommend. This simple arc, scope, uncertainty, confidence, keeps you concise, honest, and decision-oriented. It works for product reviews, budgets, and strategy sessions because it aligns your message with how leaders evaluate options. Open strong with scope. Try, "For today, we're focusing on," to narrow the lens to one objective or metric. Follow with, "Out of scope for this session is," so tangents don't hijack the agenda. You're not avoiding, just sequencing. When something matters but doesn't fit now, use "We'll address X in a separate work stream." That reassures stakeholders there's a plan and keeps momentum. Example: "For today, we're focusing on customer churn in enterprise. Out of scope is pricing for SMB. We'll address SMB pricing in a separate work stream with finance next week." Leaders love crisp timing. Start with, "In the next 3 minutes, I'll cover," to set a clear runway and earn attention. For decision segments, be explicit. "We need 10 minutes for options, 5 for a decision." This helps the chair pace the room and prevents endless debate. If a topic expands, keep control with, "If we need deeper review, I'll follow up offline." That phrase preserves depth without derailing today's goal. Example: "In the next 3 minutes, I'll cover results and risks. We need 10 minutes for options, 5 for a decision. If we need deeper review, I'll follow up offline." Own the unknowns calmly. Use "two assumptions drive this estimate" to reveal your model and invite targeted challenge. Try, "Confidence is directional. Data finalizes Friday." This shows progress and a concrete date to firm up. Flag risks plainly. Key risk: supplier lead times remain volatile. Avoid vague words like "maybe" or "hopefully." Instead, specify what could shift and how you'll track it. Example: "Two assumptions drive this estimate: renewal rate at 85% and stable lead times. Confidence is directional. Data finalizes Friday. Key risk: supplier lead times remain volatile." Be precise and action-oriented. Say, "Based on pilots, I'm 80% confident in A." Tie your confidence to evidence: pilots, benchmarks, or historicals. Show resilience with, "We have a plan B if adoption lags." That signals preparedness, not doubt. Close with a clear ask. Decision check: approve funding to test at 10% scale. This converts information into action and gives the board a simple yes/no. Example: "Based on pilots, I'm 80% confident in A. We have a plan B if adoption lags, additional training and incentives." Decision check: approve funding to test at 10% scale. Protect the agenda without friction. Use, "To keep us on time, may I park that?" to respectfully defer side topics. When questions stack, structure your reply. "Let me answer at 2 levels. Summary, then detail." That satisfies both executives and specialists. If slides are multiplying, stay high signal with, "I'll send the appendix." Headline is, then give the one sentence that matters. Example, "To keep us on time, may I park that? Let me answer at 2 levels. Summary, then detail. I'll send the appendix." Headline is, "Revenue impact is positive in Q3." Remember, lead with scope, time, and next step to frame thinking and drive decisions. Always state uncertainty and pair it with mitigation so you sound transparent and in control. Before the meeting, practice 3 go-to phrases until they're automatic. 1 for scope, 1 for time, 1 for confidence. Quick drill. Record yourself saying, "For today, we're focusing on," "In the next 3 minutes, I'll cover," and "Decision check, approve." Rehearse with a timer, then use them in your next board or exec update. Your presence will feel sharper from slide 1.